What's up everyone, it's me Anthony. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. If you are, my name is Anthony. I'm a teenage digital content creator and I like to make content about bullet journaling, student life, and planning, organization, and all fun kind of things. So if you think you may enjoy that, how about you subscribe? Because over here the stationery fam is kind of lit. So I don't see why you wouldn't subscribe. But today's video, nonetheless, is going to be 5 types of my favorite weekly spreads to do as a student who has a lot of things to do. So let's preface this now. I did film this video way back in August. If you guys watched my September film, you'll shot link in the cards right here. I broke my laptop, so this video is coming out in October. And I'm wearing my Halloween shirt. Happy spooky season. It's finally starting to now feel like spooky season, so I feel like I can wear this shirt, and also me and my bestie bought the same shirt, so kind of wanted to match in the video. But yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys these 5 types. I really hope that they're very inspirational for you guys, and you guys understand some bullet journaling hacks and tips while I do this voiceover. Without further ado, let's get right on to this 5 types of my favorite weekly spreads. Alright, so starting off with my category weekly spread, I'm doing this weekly spread where you have different categories. This is very much inspired by Amanda Richley, but I love it so much because it allows you to have so many tasks and not have to repeat them. So say during virtual school, I would use this all the time because I will have a lot of assignments, but they will all be the same during the week, so I wouldn't have to rewrite those tasks and keep migrating them throughout the day. So the 4 categories I have for this weekly spread are personal, school, YouTube, other, and a little note section. This is just kind of personal to me, but you guys can take everything. I try to make it pretty simple so you guys can just rearrange it and all that kind of things. But the first thing on the bottom here I have is a nice little event section, and I split it up into 2, which is an event section and a school event section. So therefore you can have one spot for your personal events and then one thing for like your school assignments and things of that nature. And so I'm just going to label them Monday through Sunday because we always start our weeks on Monday over here at Assessor Stationery. You know, Sunday starts, we're not discriminated against you, but you know, it's whatever. But this is some other version I posted on my Assessor Stationery Instagram. You should follow. It's a great time over there. So the next weekly spread is the Dutch door, and there's a lot of different Dutch door styles. And so I decided to do a vertical Dutch door tracker style almost. And you can honestly do so much with the Dutch door. There's so many versatile ways. I may even do an entire video on Dutch doors because they're so versatile, but this time I'm going to be doing a tracker style. So on the outside sides where you can see everything at the same time, it's going to be the days of the week, and the box is 9 spaces tall and 13 spaces wide. So I'm going to alternate the 2 colors and give it like a nice little color block for for the days of the week. And yes, this video is kind of late. Did film this in August, but you know, we're not gonna get into that part. So after writing in the header, I'm just gonna write in the days of the week using my Sakura jelly roll, and make sure you guys check the link in the description box because all products are linked there below, especially the journal I'm using and all the supplies in the journal I'm using, and there is an affiliate code. So I do receive a little bit of commission. But moving on to the Dutch store part. So on the inside we have a do this week section, and this is for any assignments due that week. I personally would make this a lot bigger because I usually have 1 or 2 assignments due every day, so this may not work out, but this is 14 spaces tall and just half the page wide. And then on the bottom here, I have a water tracker. So this water tracker is going to be used to track 64 ounces of water. So 8 glasses, 8 cups, 16 ounce. No, that math didn't work out. I'm sorry. Even though I'm in pre-cal, simple math is like literally so hard for me still. So I just drew in 7 boxes, like with 8 singular boxes. I don't know. You can see what I'm doing. That's the best way to explain it. So moving on, this entire right side of the flap is going to be the task succession for the week. So I'm going to have one for personal and school because it's always great to keep your tasks separated. So when you're looking, not all the school tasks get jumbled up with the personal tasks, and not any important personal tasks get jumbled up with all those assignments on this weekly task list. So now moving on to the back of the Dutch door, I'm going to have a focus section and a note section. Personally, I like to use a focus section just for a little mantra to come back to every now and then, just to see what my main goal, my main focus for that week would be. So maybe I'll write something like, this week your focus is time management, and make sure that you're always staying on track of your assignments and you're managing your time well so you complete all your assignments on time. And after a quote, we're done with this Dutch door weekly spread. So now moving on to the third weekly spread, which is a horizontal weekly. Man, when I tell you these things are so easy to simple to set up, like you can make a horizontal weekly spread in like literally 2 minutes and it'd be the most functional spread you ever made in your entire life. But we're gonna add a little bit of pop and color because that's what we do on Cecil Stationery. So each box is 8 spaces tall and 26 spaces, 36, 26, how many, just the entire page wide, you know, that's the best way to describe it. And so I'm making sure I leave a box which is 8 spaces, 8 by 8, so I have a separate box for all my events and just things that need to be put away from all the other tasks. So even sometimes I may put my priority tasks here, so therefore they're not jumbled up with all those other middle school tasks, especially when I don't have a lot of time. I like to make sure I separate my priority tasks from my everyday task. And then I'm just gonna write in the headers, and I'm gonna write in the weekly header, and you can use that top section for weekly task list or like just what I quote or anything. Like I said, it's still simple to set up. Maybe it took me 5 minutes for this, and I add doodles. So now moving on to the fourth weekly spread, we're gonna be doing this column weekly. There's a lot of different ways to do this weekly spread. I try to make sure that all the weekly spreads I did in this video are a lot more versatile, but you can do a lot more with this. So you can even put all the 4 days in the middle and then have like all your trackers on the outside. But I'm just gonna spread all 7 days through the 3 columns. You'll see what I'm doing. So the first thing I'm drawing are the date boxes, and I think if I'm not mistaken, the dimensions are like 12 by 13. I believe 12 spaces tall and 13 spaces wide. I hope that's correct. Please don't quote me on that. I'll try, and I'll put it on screen right now. So yeah, there you go. So I'm just drawing in some date row, some header rows, so I can write in the date of the week and make it look a little bit more pretty. Like I said, a lot of these spreads are really simple to set up and will take you a lot less time if you just drew it in, drew the days of the week, wrote the weekly event section, you'll be done. But I just wanted to make it a little bit fun for me while I'm setting it up. So I want to make also want to make sure that it was very simple for you guys to like recreate and put in your own bullet journal. If you guys do recreate, make sure you tag me on Instagram so I can see it, because I would love to see your guys' recreations. So on this weekly spread, I have a little quote on the bottom right corner, and then a nice task list section at the top left corner. I'm learning how to drive, so I'm trying to make sure that I get these directions correct, because y'all don't want me on the road not knowing right from left. So on the left side of the page, I'm going to write in this weekly event section, and it is 4 spaces. Each day is 4 spaces tall and 13 spaces wide. I know that's correct because I do that all the time. I'm writing weekly events using my Curl Super Tip and my Sakura Pick and Micron, and that's it for this weekly spread. So now moving on to the very last weekly spread in this video, which is like this crazy box layout. I love it so much. I've recently discovered it this year. I've done it 3 or 4 times, and every time I do it, I'll just love it so much. And this is because you are able to pretty much give your days the optimal amount of space you may ever need or choose. So say you know that your Mondays and Wednesdays are busy. With this layout, you can give your Mondays and Wednesday like literally more than half the page, because it looks right. You know, when you're doing like the proportional spreads like I did earlier in the video, you can see like maybe if I gave Monday 2 boxes and it was just like disproportional. But this took me less than 5 minutes to do, and I added some doodles and stuff. So I'm just writing on the days of the week, and then on the little small inside section between Monday and Thursday, I wrote on a small task section just for some small easy tasks to write with. Alright, that is it for these 5 types of weekly spreads. Hope you guys really enjoyed them. I enjoyed setting them up for you guys so you guys can get some inspiration for all my students out there. So yeah, that is it. So I'm going to hand you guys off to the outro. Alright, you guys, that is it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, learned something new, got some inspiration from it. You know, just felt something from watching this video. I hope you guys got a lot of information from this video, though. I was really trying to make it informative, especially for beginner bullet journalists. So if you guys are beginner bullet journalists, I do have an entire playlist called my Beginner's Bullet Journal down here in the description box below. Also, I do have an entire series I made with my friend Kayla from the September Plan Week collab. Wow, I'm just talking that video the second time already. But I do have an entire series. We call it the Bullet Journal Breakdown series. We did film it about last year when quarantine first started, and it's pretty much breaking down the entire bullet journal. So each episode has a certain type of spread, and we go into detail about what the spread is used for and the main functionality of it, and then we show you about 4 or 5 different types of that spread, so you guys can get a general idea of how it looks together and just different ways to set it up. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on all my other social medias, which is here on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, which are all linked in the description box below. So the party is technically in the description box below. A lot of things are fun. A lot of fun things are down there. And then also, don't forget to use my coupon code OSFAM10 for 10% off any purchase at archandlaw.com. Yes, it is an affiliate code/link, which means I receive a little bit of commission at no extra cost to you. So you get 10% off. I receive the commission. I think it's a win-win for both of us. So why not use it? It will be in the description box below as well. Wow. You should just check the description box, honestly. Throw away the video, check the description box. That's all you need. That's all you need, honestly. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye, my stationery fam.